There we go. We managed to get it to work, but we have no microphone. So hello, everybody.
And no theme song. That's terrible. that's just horrible.
Is it? Okay, we're gonna fix it. There we go. Is that better?
I don't know. I loathe technology.
Oh, it's been fun today. So, hi everybody. Happy hour with Jonathan's Smile. Anyways, we tried a couple of times, but...
I'll fix my phone after.
Yeah. What?
I'll fix my phone after.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do something to his phone.
I've still got, I think I've still got that sledgehammer.
Yeah. So, well, before we get into that, so what are we doing today?
We're mixing a drink.
Yeah, what drink are we mixing?
I'm taking this online mixology course, right? And apparently at the end of it, as part of the certificate test, I gotta produce a drink. So I figured I'd start kind of playing with it a little bit early, because I'm slow and really not that good at this when it comes down to it. So I wanted to make something kind of light and floral. I think I took the idea from the Jenkins Cocktail, one of my absolute favorite ones, that I think originated at Clive's Cocktail Bar here in town. It's lemony and it actually has rose water in it.
Oh, yum. Got to be flowery.
Yeah, except I set out trying to build something with rose water that wasn't a Jenkins, and it was just a disaster. I couldn't make it work. But in doing so, I think I've come up with something kind of cool. It's got a definitely botanical kind of twist to it, and it's a very strongly local drink. A lot of the local craftsmen are represented here.
But you know what else is really nice? Because we had like a little bit of a challenge getting online. I wouldn't even talk about it, but we went through 2 phones and both of them were all screwed up.
3 phones.
3 phones. Okay, this is the 3rd phone, so we don't have a microphone, so apologies if you can't hear us. But you know what's really nice about this drink? It has some Be Calm tea leaves in it. So we're just going to give some of this like catnip to John, and we're going to put under his nose so that he can calm down. It was pretty funny. Anyways, so this is going to be pretty yummy. He's been experimenting with it, and I tried it, so I know what it tastes like. So it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, so I kind of put it on the shelf for a while, and then through my friend Danae, I got hooked up with a lady from Food Scene. That's Food, SEEN, magazine. And she wanted me to submit a drink. And this was really all I had, so I went back to work on it a little bit. I don't know if it's going to... I mean, they might try it out and decide it's absolutely disgusting and
It's not.
And just have nothing to do with it, or they might publish it. So I'll let you know if that happens.
I'm pretty sure they
providing someone lets me know that it happens.
So what are you starting with?
So I'm starting with something. Here's the thing about trying to invent a cocktail. There are millions of them, and the odds of getting one that no one else has done before is kind of small. So you got to go a little bit specialized. I'm using Goldstream gin, which is infused. Infused with Saskatoon berries, and not only is it infused, there are actual Saskatoon berries in that.
That's pretty cool.
Those of you that came from the prairies will remember Saskatoon berries. They're the tree out here is an ornamental, but usually we get a berry somewhere else. Very unique, very tasty product. So I put 2 ounces of that in. I brewed up some of the
Be Calm
calming tea that Sue has advertised. So this is it here. You can see it's got a nice kind of rosy pink color. It's primarily chamomile. Chamomile comes in 2 types, German and Roman, I think.
German and Roman, okay. I'll be right back.
I think the German one is the one that most people make tea out of. The other one is, it grows really nicely here, and it's one of those rare herbs that makes a nice looking plant too. It makes a cool ground cover for something to stuff in between rocks and stuff too. It has little white daisy flowers on it, in case you care. Mm-hmm. So we've put 3 ounces of chamomile tea. You can use any kind of chamomile tea, but this is from our friends up the street. You may remember last summer when it was smoking hot, we made them come and stand on our deck. This is from Queen Bee Farms. Now, if you're in Victoria, you can get these at a whole pile of farmers markets and stuff. Just go online, Queen Bee Farms, they'll tell you where to get it. Or I think you can order it straight on.
Oh, on the website?
Straight on the website.
I'm just going to smell it. See what it smells like. Oh, yeah, it's very calming. Sorry.
Half an ounce of elderflower liqueur, don't touch me.
The happy couple on happy hour, right?
Yeah.
See what I deal with.
Yeah. It's frustrating, all right? I hate technology.
No, you poor darling. That must be awful.
Yeah, quiet.
Yeah.
From the same people up the street, we've got a lavender lemon honey syrup. The honey syrup adds a real, real mouthfeel to this drink. I wouldn't do without that at all.
A mouthfeel?
Yeah, I learned that too from. I have no idea what it means, but it sounds good, right?
I was just saying, what do you even mean by that? Like a mouthfeel?
I don't know. They teach you to talk like this in bartender school.
I know, but what is a mouthfeel?
I don't know. Look it up. Google it. Fucking technology.
We're gonna have a great night. Isn't this great? They can't all be roses. They can't all be roses yet. What is this crap?
Last but not least, what is this crap?
I'm kidding. It's good.
This is Creme de Violette.
It matches your shirt. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. So for those of you keeping track, first of all, don't overdo it on this. We got a 1/4 ounce of this. It's really easy to overpower the drink with this stuff. So just a 1/4 ounce of that. So for those of you keeping track, we have lavender from the honey syrup. We have violets from the Violette. We have elderflower from the St-Germain. And we have chamomile and actually some other botanicals in there as well. I think there's rose hips. There's some anise. There's actually hops in there.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. So we're sticking with the floral thing here. So here's where we're gonna differ from the one that I submitted to the magazine. Because I'm still kind of playing with it a little bit. I'm gonna up the lemon content a little, just to see how it feels.
Okay.
The other difference we're gonna do, now the one that I submitted to the magazine added one more, I guess you'd call it a botanical element. We used, we topped it off with local apple cider.
Merridale. Yep.
Yeah, we like the Merridale stuff. The Salt Spring makes a good one too. There's lots of ciders we gotta try. The one that I used, because the color kind of went with the color of the drink, is their Momoro cider.
Okay. I'll remember that.
It's a little sweeter, but we're gonna just do it. We're just gonna do a still version of it this time. We're not gonna add the cider.
Okay.
And we doubled up the lemons, so we're kind of playing with this a bit.
Give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl.
And we're shaking. So we haven't really tried this one yet. I have no idea. Like, I know I like the other one. It's got a kind of a little thing at the end. We'll see if this one has it as well. Not a mouthfeel. No. Alright. Double strain?
Yeah, double strain.
pretty pink. I like it. Yeah, that looks really pretty.
Now you get edible flowers for this. I decided to just pick one from off the deck there. We're going to play with this a little bit here.
And it even matches the drink.
Yeah, well, that's why I picked the...
Wow, okay.
This is a piece of Ribes sanguinum.
All right. Oh, look at that. I think
Man overboard.
That's okay.
Okay, there we go. That's what it meant.
Can I take a sip before I bring it up because it's a little bit full?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so yummy.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Does it work without the cider?
Mm-hmm. It does work without cider. The cider is good, but I think it actually might even be more in this kind of a glass without the cider. Like I think I'd add the cider to the.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Sue makes a good point. The cider would be good, like in a rocks glass or in a tall something.
Oh, that's so good. And you know what's kind of neat about it? I guess you want to try it.
I keep doing that.
I know, that's okay. Do you know what is good about it? Is you take the drink, you gotta get a feel. I'm taking after him. You get the flavors, but it's kind of like the aftertaste of flowers. Like it's almost, I don't know, what do you call it? Like ignites your senses, your nose.
You don't like my terminology.
No, I don't. No, it's really good. It's very refreshing.
That one's better.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like it. So I do like the cider version, but the cider version I would have out on the deck by the pool. And this,
this more cocktail.
This is definitely something, yeah.
So that will be the one, I guess, that I submit for the final exam. And
yeah.
hopefully they don't flunk me.
No, that's really good. So this is John's creation. We call it the birds and the bees. I don't know why. I said you should call it birds and bees. He's like, yeah, sure.
That's because blowjob was taken.
Oh, for God's sakes. Jesus. Can't keep it clean no matter what we do, right? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Anyhow, that's delicious. So we've only got one drink for each. Thank goodness, because we're going to load them up with some tea.
Yeah, we actually are trying a bit of a new format here rather than rush through to get 3 drinks and have a table full of crap. We tried a slightly more... Well, what would have been a more relaxed approach if I didn't feel like running over my
it's fine,
phone with a Sherman tank.
Yeah, you should have seen last week when we had the Easter drinks, like, you know, the 3 drinks. I think I posted a picture of them on Instagram after we were done.
They sat there.
But you know what's funny is I took the picture the next day because they literally sat at our bar. If we didn't even touch them, they're delicious. But
no, they weren't delicious.
Yes, they were.
That's the reason we didn't touch them.
So we're turning into the bickering old couple, just so you're clear. This is what happens after, what is it, a year and a bit? And...
Turning into? No, we're just getting more comfortable with you guys.
Oh my Lord, yeah. So next week, I have a fascinating fact for you. Did you guys know it's construction month here in BC? We're both in the construction industry. I know it's shocking. I know it very is. But it's construction month, so...
She's a stevedore.
I'm a what?
Stevedore. Actually, that's not really construction. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, I don't even know what he meant. But we're going to do a drink in honor of construction folks next week. So that'll be our Friday thing, and we're going to toast it all to you. So if you have any ideas on what construction workers drink...
So what kind of beer do you want?
Yeah, whatever. Then, yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, should we let you go and have a couple of shots?
No, I think I pretty much took care of that already.
This is my night, people. This is my night. All right. Well, if you missed it, go back and watch the beginning where we were really angry and we got to be happier people by the time we finished a couple of drinks. Anything else to say?
No, other than I am trying to stop doing this because every time I watch one of these under duress, usually, I realize that resonates through the mic. So I'm trying to stop it, but I haven't got there yet.
Yeah, we'll get some therapy. It's all good. Anyways, have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, and we'll be happier folks. Take care, everyone.